Eyes up here, YouTube, for now. It's Monday, which means we're getting our muscle on. Okay, so why don't you kick back, let me do all the work, alright? Yum, yum. I was just gonna say sit there and look pretty, and then look who showed up. You did win. How are you doing, Respect? How has your Monday been? Well, we have a private moment for once. Already, number one. I need to figure out how long I'm doing this for. Tell me about your day. What'd you get up to? Good. I just had prosciutto with sliced cheese, pickles, and chips for dinner. Ooh. Ooh. Sort of a. Normally, when I make that kind of thing for myself, I call it adult Lunchables, right? Well, it's just like ingredients of things. That's nice. I haven't had prosciutto in a while. Mm. I see it and I'm like, do I feel like it right now at the grocery store? No. And then I regret it later when I really want it. Greetings, King Tate. Hello, Feather. Nice bulge, Daddy. Really? Can you really see? I don't think you can see that much. But thank you, PN. Oh, we got a Tate. You know the rule. When we get a Tate, even if we're working out. Okay. It goes on the list. How you doing, Feather? Feeling light today? $14.38. It was raining here, so I just relaxed all day. Beauty of working the land. Sometimes you work in the rain. Sometimes you take the day off. I'm speaking, of course, out of my ass because I don't live off the land as much as I would love to. All day. Sounds like a nice day. I am not longer sacrificial feather. I'm now sacrificial mango nectar. Ooh. We see your little dude. I really don't think you do. I don't think you do. If you did, it'd be pretty. It'd be more obvious than whatever it is already. Okay. You can't see shit. Okay. Because this is free. All right. I do this for you. Well, for me, I was gonna wear this, and I'm a streamer now, so ignore the horrible typo. Okay. You kind of look like Saitama. Really? Interesting. God damn it. I wish I could keep all the totals up here so you could see. But, I mean, you know how it goes. You know the drill. Okay, we got a Saitama. Okay, left hand. It's a little close. That was a good backwards Saitama, though. Okay, let's do it again. One Punch Man. Well, when is the OF? Well, Right now, the OF is not a thing. However, I have been working in the background on some expansion of available things. So actually, part of what we're doing tonight, it's very important. I need respect says I'd have called it out by now if it was visible. I know you would, honey. Thank you. I know you couldn't help yourself. I'm gonna shut the comments off for a few. I see you. Well, as much as I can. Little dude came and go. Timu Andrew Tate, maybe. I've said that so many times. The phrase Timu Andrew Tate, it feels like almost it's like too automatic at this point. You know, it's too common. Saitama doesn't have a beard, moron. If I didn't have a beard, people would just be spamming egg in the chat, and they already do that. So you know, it's enough. You kind of look like Jesus reincarnated. You just want some water turned to wine. I see you. Okay, I see you there. Let's shut up before I ankle pick you up. Ankle pick, really. So what's the important news? The news is I've got, as it stands, we're not monetized on YouTube, but I've been working on the Patreon, and I have one link for tips, etc. But I wanted to get your guys' opinions tonight, and the gals if they're in chat, for things like Patreon. What are some things, because what we're going to do on YouTube is it's going to be heavily live streaming, members exclusive streams. You know, I'll do other things than like working out. You know, if I can get away with it, maybe I'll do something like singing in the shower or something. I mean, you know, something like that. Definitely going to keep the exclusive streams mostly on YouTube. Maybe I'll do like what do they call them, fit checks, where they do a little 360 in an outfit. I don't know, something like that. But for Patreon, I want it to be a little more interactive, and you know, there's a lot of options in terms of like we can do events there. What I'm thinking people will probably want is much more exclusive access. So I saw some things in there where like one was like a call, like a one-on-one call. Um, I don't know if I could do the Zoom one-on-one through Patreon, but that's another thing. So I'm asking you guys tonight, what do you want? Because I want to put things up there that people will actually be interested in. The little dude is back on. Do a twerk. Okay, Jug Life, I will in a bit. You should do live sparring or rolling. Right, but I have nerve damage and a battered spine and bone spurs in my wrist. So there's a lot of things I can't do anymore. Saigon, I'm detecting gender foul play. What does that mean? Are you trans? But really? If you have to ask, you can't afford to know the answer. I want to see exclusive birthday suit workouts. I know, but Patreon won't allow that. I'm Patreon is not like you can't do full nudity. I checked. Um, you know, so what I think you can do is like tasteful near birthday suit, which is definitely something I thought about too. Of like I'll get the good lights, right? The like multiple lights. Get the backdrop, right? Do like black and white or something like that. Something really classy. I don't know. It's not that simple. Jiu-jitsu is good for your joints, safer than kickboxing. You say that, but you haven't seen all the white belts at every single gym I've gone to that are like 240 pounds and they want to brute strength through some moves. I've seen it. too many times. It takes one aggressive white belt or blue belt. Usually after like that, they've kind of got it out of their systems. Um, I can't get injured, and I can't get stacked. I can't get my ACL, MCLs. They're like frayed heavily from. So it's like it's not worth it to me to be crippled for life to try and do that sort of thing. Professor X is back. Shonen says, I will be a world champion in kickboxing. Well, Shonen, you got to let me know so I can get tickets to the night. Please don't give him any more ideas to put on his little whiteboard. Oh no, Saigon. Or what? What do you think will happen? Oh no. Hi, Jay. How you doing? Professor X. Oops, that's forwards. I was like, why does this feel weird? Saigon, I'm getting the impression you don't like me. I don't care. Um, People love the whiteboard. Sounds exciting. Well, good. That's what I want. You know, I don't want to put a bunch of random stuff up that people aren't actually interested in. You know what I mean? Don't roll with them. You don't know that until, like, okay, well, I'm so glad that you are fully aware of everyone's, like, output and proclivities in the dojo. I have not been to a jiu-jitsu dojo for years. And well, it wasn't a dojo, it was like a, they didn't do the belts. It was like a no-gi kind of thing. So for me, look, I get it. Okay, you do jiu-jitsu, you feel very powerful. Okay, you get to choke people out all the time. That's awesome. Okay, I've been there. It's great. Uh, I just I don't care enough to. Here's the thing. I've already proven who I can beat and who I can't. I don't need any more data. You know what I mean? It's not worth it. My body, I gotta stay looking pretty. You know what I mean? I can't be getting my muscles ripped out and then I can't do, little flex parties for everybody. That'd be a shame. Be like me and wait for them to finish rolling with someone else. I get that, Pia, but still, I've seen dudes just go fucking ham. With me in particular, I have like I'm very strong, but I'm very like playful and it pisses some people off. Like, so they will turn on me and get aggressive because they think I'm like mocking them or something. I'm just playing. I'm having a good time. It's fine. How's it going? Pure Technique. It's going all right. Respect, important says, I'll be gentle with you. We can just sword fight. Thank you. Thankfully, my weaponry hasn't taken any damage. Well, this weapon, you know what I'm talking about. So, little Inigo Montoya, halfway through the sword fight, I reveal that I'm not left nutted. I don't know how that works. OMG, I told you. Brother, you get a chance to use Cyclops yet? Not. I went into training and tried it out, just because I wanted to give it a shot and see how it feels. The movement, lot of potential, and you can it's not a straight shot, right? So you can move while you're doing the shoot back move or the up one, so you can snake around stuff. Super fucking cool. I hope they don't nerf it. They'll nerf him, but I hope they don't nerf the movement at all. I got done rolling a guy, stacked my triangle, and compressed my neck, but I don't hurt that much right now. Right, but so that's the thing. It's like where normally that wouldn't hurt me, except my spine is fucked. I got bone spurs. I got herniated disc burst, bulging discs. I've got scoliosis. I've got osteoarthritis in my spine. So like getting stacked is like a 9-year-old could stack me, and I'd be like I could be injured for months. So it's just like I'm just at that point now where it's like my fighting days are over, you know, and that's okay. I don't need to fight. You got nice biceps. Thank you. Wait until they get a pump. Hi, future Rucci. Working on the property, broski. Had to fill another dumpster. Damn. It's interesting how much shit you find just in piles, and it's like, man, it was this tall, but then we opened it up and it became this tall. Do you take creatine, protein? I do protein powder. I don't take creatine. I've had really good results with creatine in the past, but that was when I was doing aggressive bulks. I'm on a small bulk now because everyone likes the muscles, and so I know I can put on a little bit better of a show. So we're gonna beef up a tiny bit, very conservatively. But I do protein. But all of my like I put protein into almost everything. Not like protein powder on like I sprinkle it in my goddamn Cheerios, but I have the oatmeal that comes with protein. I think they just put protein powder in there. Um, for lunch, I had sweet potatoes, ground beef, carrots, cucumbers. Later, I'll be doing skewers with kind of the same stuff, maybe some bell peppers, stuff like that. Um, I might do another protein shake later. Depends. So I'm not counting, but I'm just doing definitely more protein than I was doing before. And I've bulked up so many times. I mean, it's at each time it becomes so much easier. So I'm just gonna coast into some more meat and pure technique. Are you a garbage man? Oh no, they nerfed you because they were too OP. Exactly, Shonen. I was just about to crack the Matrix, but they can't have that. So had to limit me. It's okay. I understand. I understand. Have a great night. Thank you, future. You too. One Punch Man. Thank you, Bill. We'll count it. Okay. Or you better get on and play some with me and my bro. I better, yeah. Before everyone gets Lord Cyclops and I can't. You need another teammate. And I'm needed. Fuck. Fuck. How do you do the? Damn, you're only 25. No, no. I am in my late 30s. Um, I I was a bodybuilder from like 18 to 20, 21, and then how old I was, not 2018, and then I was a power lifter um, from 27 to 29, I think. Both times I put on almost 100 pounds. The EF informatory post. I've been using AI to dress you up like a model. Well, can you give me some fit ideas? Shit. I did sliced potatoes and chicken on the grill for lunch. Oh, nice. So healthy. Andrew Tate 2.0. Yes, although I'd like to think I'm more than one iteration better than him. I mean, I'll take it, but you know, it comes at a cost. Okay, so the cost is my soul. All right, 2 for Saitama, 1 for Professor X. Wow, you look good, Baldy. Well, shit, Agent Wolf. Thank you. Thank you very much. Just wait until I get under the good lighting and I get a pump. Top G. Thank you. Cadler. Love from Tel Aviv. Hello. You look like Andrew Tate. I do. You know, I keep hearing that. But when I put the sunglasses on and people realize I'm not Andrew Tate and they like him, they get really upset. Really upset. I say something wholesome, like, you shouldn't be a fucking douchebag, and they all flip out and say they're going to tell their big alpha daddy on me, and, I just don't care. How long have we been doing this? 12, okay. He looks like Andrew Testes. Bro, Andrew wore the mankini. It was flat. Okay? I don't wear a mankini because I would be banned. Okay? Again, the opposite of Tate. Well, I mean, later in like 1 or 2, if that works, you got my Discord. Hit me up and let me know. Definitely. I have some work to do tonight, but I will hit you up if I can get on the board. Exactly, Wade. The karate version of Hunter S. Thompson. Hell yeah. Stacking those numbers up. If Hunter did a little bit of karate. Okay, let's bring it back. I'm upside down and backwards. All right, so give me the smallest of breaks. Stompson. One. Hunter S. Thompson. To OD them all. Damn. Asian Wolf. Was that a Morpheus, like, you want to fight, or what was that? I don't speak emoji very well. I need help. Andrew Fake, nice. Thin Diesel, excellent. Excellent. Thin D. I'm stretching for it. That's what he said. Diesel 1. Okay. Thin Diesel 1. This message is held for review. Beta male vibes. Oh, Noah, is that right? Am I too beta for you? Yeah, it's funny because it's always the people in chat using the words like beta, alpha. I don't use those words because I am those things. Okay, I am the S word. Actually, I need this closer. Okay, I'm a king. All right, I'm not an alpha because I'm not a dog. Slim Tate. Andrew Tate's bastard. Interesting, Curious Monk. Okay, I'm going to put another... I got to stop moving the board because I got to finish the bike, but I'm putting it on. Okay, 1441. Andrew Menstruate. Nice, Charles. I like that. At least I'd be an Andrew Tate with some kind of hormones. Paco. My 79-year-old grandpa went to prison for trafficking. He's getting out tomorrow after 29 years. So he went in at 50. He's a good person if he's not drinking. Can you shout out Grandpa Larry? Well, Larry, I think you're probably looking for the other Tate. I think he would probably, you two could have a lot to talk about. Steve Wilkos. Okay, I see it. I would have taken Finn Steve Wilkos, but whatever. That's fine. It's fine. We don't body shame here. Okay, well, you can body shame me all you want, but that's the only one. Steve. Course. Weird course. Your shorts are making me uncomfortable. With what? What's uncomfortable exactly about this? Are you worried? Are you worried you're gonna have some movement? It's okay. Are you what? Are you Jacquin? Jack? Are you jacking? I don't. What are you saying? Should I look that up? When you're a Ninja Turtle without the ninja, Charles, you're my dog. Hell yeah! Hell yeah, Meg. Meg's got that dog in her. All right, Ninja Turtle. All right, bitch. Okay, we might be done with the bike. Ninja Turtle, my ass. All right, Charles. That's your real name. Okay. The thing that you don't understand is that I've been every Ninja Turtle the whole fucking time. All right, side. Boom! Okay, it's hurting my wrist. Are you coming live every day? Am I coming? No. Almost. I'm trying to do it more often. Right now, it's Monday, Tuesday. I need the Wednesday and Friday. I do training with a very good friend of mine. So those are like some of my off nights. I do some of my editing then. Thursday, I usually need like a day to do editing. Fridays, the training. Saturday is I'll do like 1 or 2 streams if I can. Usually Saturday night. Sometimes earlier in the morning I'll do like a workout, and then later I'll do a hangout. And then I might start doing like Sunday morning wake ups or something like that. The goal is to stream almost every day. I'm working on the schedule though. I'm a free spirit, so it's difficult to hold me down. Don't shout Paco out. It's a spam bot. I've seen that on dozens of streams. Oh, I mean, I know people come in here and they tell me to do a backflip, and then they go into the fucking granny making something in the kitchen and they say do a backflip. You are Lex Luthor though. If Superman was real, all right, this is a personality flaw, okay? Hold on, this is serious. I said this is serious. If Superman existed and had superpowers, which means superpowers are real, and I do not have the superpowers, fuck that. I'm going full Lex Luthor. I do not give a shit. Okay, you should have given me the powers. But you didn't. So now I have to rage because that's been my dream my entire life is to have superpowers. And if you're gonna take them from me, I will take everything from you. Do you understand? Let's get in some battle ropes. Gay poor Murr, the impersonal trainer. Well, okay, the last half of that was actually pretty good. Okay. You could stand to spell your insults correctly. The impersonal trainer. That's funny. but it kind of negates it with the dipshit part in the front. You know what I mean? So we count the vote, of course. Again, upside down and backwards for you. Uh, Savage Institute TV. Okay, this is the Mad King Kyle TV show. Okay, Lex Luthor. Thank you, Lex. One. Some say Flex Luthor. I like that one a lot. It's okay. They're good. They're good. Lex should work out if he doesn't. Canonically. All right. Let's get the bike out of the way. Let's get a pump in the guns. Sup, Kyle? Sup, Jamie? How the hell you been? It's good to see you. If you haphazardly shave the chi a bit. Okay, that's pretty. All right, all right. All right, Savage, you're pretty good. Okay. You shall pass. That's fine. That's fine. He said, "All right, bitch." I do, except bitch. A lot of times, I like to keep bitch as a term of endearment. You know, like, don't you fuck with my bitch. Okay, that's my bottom ass bitch. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm gonna kind of pimp with it, but like, if you're my best friend, that's my bitch. Get your hands off. You know what I mean? Anyway, just some semantic social theory. We can get the music going again. Gene Simmons reincarnated. Ooh, a little bit. You're the real Tate. Really, Agent Wolf? I'm I hope Tate's fake. I hope he's alive. Albino Raphael who lost his shell in a Vespa accident. Damn, dog. Damn, what you got against turtles? Okay, it's turtle time. Those shorts are my second favorite so far, with the black and red ones first. It's because of the height, right? Oops, what's that? I don't know. See, that's something else. I'm thinking, like, custom outfits. That's an option. You know what I mean? Mr. Clean. Tate was cloned. Kyle's the original. Yeah, they really fucked it up, huh? Can't you tell? Yeah, which one of us, me or Tate, has the most defects? Just genetically. I got the same chin, but Tate doesn't look like this. You know what I mean? I look like this all the time. No big deal. Fuck it. It is a big deal. You look good. You fight? My fighting days are over. I certainly know how. And it's depending on the day, I might let you choose the theme of your opponent. You want a Muay Thai opponent? Sure, I'll bring out my Muay Famer. You want a boxer? Sure, Philly Shell, Flicker Jab. I got those. We got Mr. Clean, and that was two more Tates. Triple fours. Okay, cracking the code of the Matrix. Mr. Clean. Monsieur. What's the French word for clean? Clean. Mr. Clean. Penguin, the origin story. They're not even really savage, but they're good. Man, they're so funny. I like that. I like funny. I like intelligence. I like when you roast me. Sorry, wrong Simmons. Richard Simmons reincarnated. Yeah. I need to get me a private one-on-one workout stream penciled in. Well, and that's the other thing too, is it could just be a straight up custom, within because that's the thing. If you're videoing on the Patreon, platform and they see an exposed hog, that could be a problem. But, you know, all grown up Caillou. Timu Andrew Tate, we got another one. K-Bags, Oda Block, Mr. Tate. Okay, we gotta put these votes on. Okay. It's 2 more Tates. Yeah, I dance around, okay? I'm your little circus monkey. K-Bags. Oda Block. Oda. There you go. On the board. Mr. Taint. Flex Luthor. Exactly. You get it. You get it. Yeah. 5 Cleopatra. I'm just going to hide those comments. And if you spam them, you'll get banned. Go on the vape rant. I only know he says, breathe air. You're getting mugged out there. Cassidy Campbell. Richard Simmons without Rogaine. I'll never correct my balding. What's your star sign? Interesting, Meg. I'll tell you, but I want you to guess. What do you think based on, and you've gotten a good sense of what I'm like. Okay, you are banned. Don't give a shit. Don't talk about that. And I won't have to ban you, no. I still say you look like the gay adult performer Angel Garcia. I'm going to look that up now because I want to. Hold on. Give me one moment. Let's see. Really? You got way more. When you accidentally borrow your girlfriend's shorts to stream. Subs later, dude. Thank you, Savage. You bring the good content. Tate only cared to look that good in Romanian prison. Exactly. It's the only place you could find his type. Goddess K says, gay! Daughtry, the singer. Dead ringer. Nick Cage, another very common one. I'm always surprised it doesn't show up till later in the chats. Okay, Daughtry. One. Okay. Nicolas Cage. We got a Murr vote. I like that. Okay. Sexy Beast. Thank you, Scott. Appreciate that. Harry Potter says thank you. Woolshy says, my daddy. 僕の父はとても大きいですね. All right, let's do some ropes. Like someone without something to say. Yeah. I think you're an Aquarius or a Capricorn or a Gemini. Interesting, Scott. What do you think, Meg? Hi, Bottom G. Thank you, Top Knowledge. Why are you naked? Emerald Kitty, if I were naked, not only would I already have a lot more followers, but I'd be making some pretty serious dough. They won't allow me to be naked yet. Well, Garcia could be your brother. Well, maybe we give him a call. I was going to guess your star sign was Aquarius or Cancer. You have too many hobbies and skills. Wrong. Incorrect. A person smiling happily with his partner while drinking coffee during a late night herpes prevention. Did you get K-Pax? I don't understand it. Dobby? Really? You look like a fucking idiot. I think I've seen you in here before, Native. My favorite late night streamer is MIA. I have to settle for you. And this Freemason guy with no, like, dude, the Freemason guy's on constantly. The guy with the nose, right? You know who I'm talking about. Bald, moist, critical. Then tell me, maybe Aries? Celeste says, gay tomato. You're thinking water. I think you need to turn up the temperature a little bit more. I mean, if you want to get complicated, Meg, I don't know how deep you are into the lore, but, you know, you're talking sun, you're talking moon, you're talking rising. I mean, there's a whole lot of variance there. All right, let's do the ropes. And not the ropes that everyone requests in chat, unfortunately. Make sure you can see me. I would eat the hair off your shoulders, sir. Well, there is plenty to be grazed upon. It's a Kevin Spacey movie, really, really good. Please put gay tomato on the look-alike board. It's not that good though. No offense. It's about a mentally ill man who claims he's an alien. That sounds dope. It's about a mentally. Oh, I already read that. Am I K-Pax? I am K-Pax, huh? Respect says Taurus. Are you guessing? Or are you telling me you're a Taurus? Tell me you have a tattooed ID number? That is not cool, Nancy. From Planet K-Pax. Interesting. You watch Trailer Park Boys? Oh, of course. Friggin' Rakins and God, I can't remember all of his fucking Bubbles with the cats, hilarious. I don't know how the Bubbles actor didn't go fucking blind wearing those glasses constantly, you know? Like, it's too much. Julian, Leahy, oh man. Leahy was great. Julian is fine. He's a good supporting character. Smokes. Let's go, boys. I can't tell you how many years. Every time I go out for a smoke with a buddy, but hey, smokes. See, you get it. I'm telling. Oh, you're telling me. Ah, Taurus. Interesting. You look like mean Krillin. Pisces, then. No way a Scorpio. Man of culture. Wrong again. Meg, all this water. Can you play Mr. Leahy and get gay and drunk on here? Who says I'm not already both? I want to... Okay. One more guess, Megan. I'm just going to tell you, all right? I hate when people say yes and they make you guess 50 times. But I want to hear how I appear to people, right? Because I know everything about me. You guys only know some. So it's interesting hearing these where, like, a lot of my friends would not guess those. So it's very interesting. Does anyone see the resemblance to him and Angel Garcia, the gay star? You're not gay enough or drunk enough for my evening so far. Well, the evening's not over. Can't get two birds stoned at once. See, but I feel like you can. It's the level of stupidity and then the like level of planning for some of their like grow up schemes. So fucking funny. The show was super funny. You know, one of my favorite characters was the white rapper. He was like J Rock. And when I'm zizzle scene. Oh man, fucking love it. Already feeling the pump. You're starting to see. Sagittarius, LOL. I thought you said guess what? Oh no, no, I threw you off. Thanks for making me jump around mentally. I'm sweating now. Meg, you're right. If it weren't for my terrible separation of the comments, see, look at the pump that's already coming in. If it weren't for me, speaking the way I do, I rarely read someone's name, so someone could easily think I'm just saying all of the things that people say in chat. No, he's buffer than The Rock. That's not true, but you're trying to kiss my ass, and I do appreciate that. That is nice. We're still just in the warm up. Okay? I take my time. You look like The Rock, but with a black beard. I've been called Blackbeard before. Anal Garcia. The Freemason guy just said 200 viewers. Dude, I don't think about the Freemasons that often, because they're not like in your face. But it's like I'm just wondering how long you can explain Freemasonry on YouTube Live, because guarantee 99% of the people don't give a shit, right? I mean, it's interesting because I don't know anything other than it's like a kind of guys club or whatever. I gotta do more battle ropes. Fuck. He was at a secret society meeting. Nice. I agree. Okay. One more round. We'll move on to actual. I mean, this is all working. We'll move on to the bread and butter. You can't see me flexing my T-Taws, but again, we'll get there later. We'll get there. Okay. Okay. So respect's a Taurus. What do you make? I'm not too familiar with Sagittarius men, so I'm not surprised. I totally dropped the ball on this one. But apparently we are compatible signs. Ooh. Little fire, little what? What are we working with, Meg? Glenn Powell. Thank you, Marshmallow. How are you? On a little bit earlier tonight. Glenn Powell. I think it's two N's, right? I don't know. Getting faster, backwards writing. You look like a kickboxer. Interesting. I'm Aries. Oh, shit. Okay, so I start to fire, and then you accelerate it into a sort of, fire tornado, if you will. I like that. Have I dated an Aries? Yes, I have. God, I wish I could just fucking create flames and just go, God. I feel the fire within, but how do I get it out here? We all know the answer. Okay. It's 3:39 in the morning for me, and currently 18 degrees, dropped 10 degrees from earlier. Due to be 32 degrees tomorrow. So as you can imagine, struggling to sleep. Damn. That's nuts. That's crazy. 32. I mean, it's getting hot here, but it's like 80 something in here. I am a kickboxer. Low, step through, cross, hook, low kick, hook, cross, switch, cross, hook, low. Hours of that shit. I feel the fire within too. It wasn't intentional arson. It was attempted beautiful light project, right? Yeah, we're about to get a heat wave down here in Cornwall. You look like Stanley Tucci. I like that. I'll take it. What is this music? I gotta shift it. Stanley Tucci. This isn't workout music. Stan Tucci. The old Tooch, we call him. Other than that, I'm all right. Just trying to sort my mental health issues out. Hey, man. I get it. Okay? I've been to therapy. I've done the whole kit and caboodle. Got to. Because it's a quality of life thing. You know what I mean? It's like one of the biggest quality of life things you can do for yourself. I mean, I'm always here to talk if you want to. YouTube Live is not the greatest place, but I'm not a therapist, whatever. I'm just saying there's an email address on the channel page. It's the channel name at Gmail. If you want to just blurt some stuff out or whatever, you can feel free. Okay? No, I'm not pushing it, but it's there. Not gonna lie, see the Alan from 2.5 Men thing. Fun fact, I was married to a Virgo for 10 years. Damn. Interesting. I'll hit you up for sure. I appreciate that. Yeah. And I don't check my email every day or whatever, but you know, I've been around, you know? So, and sometimes it just takes like someone else to be like, no, that's seriously fucked. That's crazy. That's fucked up. I'd be going, you know, out of my mind too. It's like, oh, yeah, right? So, whatever you need, man, you let me know. Because your sleep's important. Your sleep is like, sleep in terms of your hormones and your recovery and stuff, it's more powerful than steroids. It's, you know, so we got to get you back on a good sleep cycle. This is not dramatic rock. Got to get some good advice from Andrew Tate every now and then. Well, you know, has Andrew Tate been right about one thing ever? Maybe. I mean, he knew how to make money. All right. Got to get this cardio over so we can get to the muscles. Okay. It's not even really cardio. This is upper body warm up. I used to do these like super loose with the wrist to try and get like full range, but because of the goddamn bone spurs, I have to stiffen my wrists instead. So just for the meatheads watching. You can't read when I'm moving. Ugh. Like, I seriously think you could get big muscular arms from doing bowel moves. Just doing this, it's like I'm doing some arm stuff in a bit, but it's like I don't even know if I need it. We'll do it anyway. We're getting some extra meat on the frame. Okay? We're gonna be professionally pretty. We're gonna show the muscles, okay? And it would be a shame, honestly, with all the work I've done, with all the knowledge I have, to not give you at least a decent effort. You know what I mean? I've been cruising on easy mode, which is good. It's fun. I'm still recovering, but it's weird to have a more casual approach to fitness for me. But it's not going to take very long, and these puppies are going to blow the fuck up. So I need to work on my strength so I can handle everybody. You would pair well with biracial gay star Corey Mitchell, aka Corey Kong. Damn, dog. I think he's right about certain things, but he's so self-entitled, and I hate saying this word, so I'm gonna say it low key. But see you next Tuesday. Ah, okay. I can see you through your Echo show. What? Couple more years and you look like Victor Drago from Creed. I would need some pharmaceuticals at that point. Queen. What if someone sends you naughty stuff to your email? How do you think you'd respond? It's complicated because it's like a professional, not really, email. I don't represent a company or anything. So to be honest with you, I expect it because my email is up. And why wouldn't a non-zero number of people do that? It's the internet. So, it depends. I'd have to be careful, about what crosses my desk, but I don't know. It hasn't happened yet. Respect. Hello, my name is Kevin. Hi, Kevin. How are you? The reverse albino milk dud head is at it again. Okay, that was decent, Benny. Welcome back. What has a bodybuilding pose? Oh, it's translating for you, Kevin. Okay. You want a bodybuilding pose? Okay. I'll probably pop the top off in a little bit. Can you see my chats? Well, Mike, this is the first one I'm seeing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Damn, Meg. Damn. Kai, you look like a black man. Really? How did you get the spur in your hand, if you don't mind me asking? Overuse. So a lot of it is martial arts, but I've done a lot of martial arts where it's like wrist striking and like a lot of crazy manipulation. So I've just had a ton of like bone on bone grinding. And so it is slowly built up from here to here. So it's like this fucking long where it's like come out of the wrist and it's jamming into everything. And it's like my first finger tendon is like, you can see it bending because it's bending around the bone spur. Ugh, freaks me out. You ever met a gay kangaroo? It hurts. Well, Kenny, I'm glad you did a little test run for us. Thank God. I thought I got shadow banned again. I don't really ban anyone unless they get racist or they're a spam bot or something like that. So the bodybuilding pose again. I'll give you another one. Have you ever wrestled? And if so, did your sparring partners have it rough? I mean, I've wrestled. I'm I'm a couple things. I'm a lot of things. Okay, I'm stronger than I look, which I know I've got the guns out and stuff, but I don't look that strong. You know, I think. So people are surprised. The other thing is I know how to surf on a body very well. I was a professional dancer for many years. A lot of that is like literally. I'll get the ropes. A lot of that is literally like sitting on someone's back and they move and you roll around and you slide around, and you get like you stay on top of them. It's the same sort of skill. So I'm very good at that. In a weird way because I trained as a dancer. So like I'm kind of unpredictable. So wear and tear, basically. Yes. Yeah, wear and tear. That's all of almost all, if not all of my injuries are from overuse. I tore the tendons in my spine. Well, scoliosis, I guess I was born with, but it was very minor. Um, I've increased it a little bit by doing all the like 500-pound squats and shit and all of the cleans and all of the fucking Olympic lifting shit. So it's I've done too much. And I've done too much for each thing that I've done. So I've overdone bodybuilding. I've overdone powerlifting separately. I've overdone dancing separately. Overdone multiple martial arts. Tore my knees up doing Muay Thai. Took some years off. Came back to karate. Just did more. So I'm a glutton for work. That's freakishly alien-like. Alien Tate. I could never give up says he has a spur in his hand from excessive masturbation. Excessive. I mean, I got two hands. Again, the bows, the bodybuilding bows. I started joining a Pilates class on Fridays, and I found out I'm beefier than most of the girlies that I know, meaning I'm a lot stronger than I thought. It's a great feeling. Meg, that is dope. I mean, you look like fit, at least, from what I can tell from like this. But yeah, and I wish more women would take the initiative and try it out. Because everyone, you already know, everyone's afraid that they're going to, oh, I did a bench press and then now I walk around like this and my shoulders pop out of the dress. No, that's not the case. You know that. So good for you because there's a guy that worked as an accountant or something like that until he was like mid 40s. Then he randomly decided to go on a run. And he found that he did not have to stop. This man has a rare gene that means his lactic acid is dumped immediately. So he has run 100 marathons in like 100 days or something like that. It is fucked. He had no idea because he didn't have an interest in running. He never tried it until his mid 40s. So he could have been a world class athlete his whole life, and he was, but he didn't know until he tried it. So, Meg, good on you for trying that. If you like feeling strong, I think you should try a lot of other things. Because you don't know what you might be a natural at. I didn't know I was a natural dancer until I started doing it, and people are like, "Holy shit, you're a natural!" I'm like, "Really? It just seems easy." That's probably you in many things. I met some skinny guys in the past with strength I did not expect. The bodybuilding pose again. Okay, I'll give you this one. I think it's better for, yeah, this angle, because you get the shadow on the backside. Okay, I gotta actually get a pump so these look good. Leo says, Marshmallow, he has a spur in his hand from excessive beating off. You guys are, again, I say this about everything. You know I've seen you in chat before. You're telling on yourself. Okay? Okay. Your first idea tells everyone else what your first idea was. And if that's jerking your peanuts, okay? Or whatever hardware you have installed. Now everyone knows. I'm the girl that said you look like bald Harry Styles. Hi, Hens. How are you? Bodybuilding pose again. No, I only have one designated hand. Monogamous, I see. That's that's great. All right. Go. Okay. All right. All right. I'm fine. I'm fine. Relax. Andrew Tate, 20 frames. Kyle, may I come on you? Well, I think there's a screen in the way, but what you do behind that screen is completely up to you. Okay? Look at this. Look at this. You think I give a shit? Bulgarian split. What? I don't give a shit. Okay? I don't give a shit. 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 Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Right here. Okay. Well, I'm tapping something you can't see. Woo! Oh, okay, it burns. I'm not the guy with the lactic acid gene. Kyle has a rare gene where he takes the half form of the person he hates the most in Andrew Tate. I wanted werewolf, and I rolled real fucking bad. I'm so pissed. Aaron Dance says, you are hairy like a man, but have a body and stance of a female. What the fuck is going on? Well, I can tell you. First, my acetabulum, my hip sockets, face a little bit more outward than most men. Most men are very forward-facing. That's why we can run this way. I'm a little more flexible in this range, okay? The second reason is I'm a professionally trained dancer, okay? And what you say is how a woman moves is just graceful and I'm not skipping any movements. You see how it kind of looks like I'm moving through water, okay? I have mastered every inch of my body in every angle, okay? So maybe it's women that are more clued into their bodies, okay, and they move without unnecessary respect. Says same here. I'm a righty. When I use my left, it feels like someone else is doing it. Well, maybe someone else is. Okay, Patrick Swayze. I'm stroking my shit at a medium pace. Solid medium. Don't do that with your hands again. It reminds me of the Babadook. Okay. Yeah, if you could handle Corey Mitchell, he's biracial. You would look together. You guys would kind of look alike. Kyle, you do it. Hi, hands. Peanuts. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Yes, Meg. My number one goal in life is to not have a man's shoulders. Okay. I know I could accomplish that if I'm not careful. But being slim fit is where I'm at and where I'll stay. Rock on. I like that. I like the athletic people. Wait, I already did this. Right? I have to do this. Yeah. Okay. This is knee touching the ground. Da, 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 da. Oh. Woo! Christ. Straight fighter for life, says LOL. Yeah, straight as an arrow, I'm sure. Respect is definitely monogamous. Well, dedication. Hey, you made it through 10 years of marriage, right? That's dedication. Kyle, I used to throw you in your locker. What? Then you remember how I fought back, and it's like the bully story that like started the confidence that I had for the rest of my life. No big deal, all right? Why is it slow? It's romantic. Well, we'll leave it. We can get romantic in here, right? It's okay, right? His warm up is longer than most people's entire workout. I'm reading chat and stuff, so these workouts are always longer when I stream. Turk says, "What? Wait a minute. You all right, bro? Thank you, bro. You can't move like that. It looks too bendy, bro. You should have seen me before I fucked my back up." Femboys, pardon me. They pardon you? Yo, remember me? Do a backflip, Tate. I remember you, Arthur Morgan. Believe it or not, I do remember you. Ha! Rare G. Exactly. Exactly. I'll bring you guys up a little bit so you can see the full contraction. See? Chest is loose. Chest is engaged. It's kind of like scapula pull-ups, or like, turning on. I'll show you in a second. Oh. Okay. Oh. Oh, yeah. Quick! Look fuckable! That's funny. What does femme even mean? Me peanuts is straight. Feminine boy. I'm subscribing because you got humor. Thank you. Not a sub though. I'm a hairy man too. Oh, all right. There are many more in the chat, so you don't have to worry. That role is we've got representation, so it's okay. I like that shit. I like singers. I like belters. I like the ones that can do that. That kind of shit. Love it. All right. Sounds interesting. Turk is pansexual. All right. Bro has never met a mirror he didn't fall in love with. That's funny. Not true, but funny. Gwen Powella. I love myself. Good. Straight fighter. Good. Everyone should. That's right. Gay guys are pretending you're angel and pleasuring themselves. I'd rather they just pretend it was me. Because I'm right here. Bro's entire personality can be summarized by a sleeveless shirt. Okay, you're right. I should probably, you know, stand on my own merits and not use the shirt, right? Kyle, can you take Michael Jai White? No. Kyle, you are Moby with a beard. Okay, I'll put it on the board. Can you guys hear the music? Moby. Hello, Karate Man. Hello, Fran. Welcome back. It's been a while. How long? I think I'm going to stick with Glenn Powell now because you laugh every time. It's the opposite jawline. Real kind of cute. No, did he? Thank you, Grayson. Nobody can take Michael Jai White. Exactly. Spider monkey chest. Spider monkey build. Yes, did he? I definitely looked at the comparison. I've been imagining it. Well, all right. Well, shit. Hopefully, we can get you enough visuals that you have a full 3D, so you have, you know, in your like VR helmet of your mind, you can. Straight fighter for life says I splooged. Hey, good for you, man. Hot sauce in PP says, bro, friend to friend, man to man, brother to brother. Can I suck your nips? It's going to be hard through the screen. Honestly, it's not going to really do a whole lot for me, but I know this is about you. So, I mean, if you could, it's not going to bother me. What is this? Well, Eli? It's the most muscular show you can see on YouTube. As long as it's not the Super Saiyan guy or the prison guy, the dude with the prison chest, or the dude that does like 300 burpees, or the dude that does all the push-ups. If you don't count all of those, okay? So this is spider monkey shit, okay? So look at what's activated. Oh, I'm popping my back. Oh, yeah. Okay, these are scap pull-ups, right? So dead hang, engage those scaps down. That's a scap pull-up. Okay, the other way I was doing was whatever. Just watch me work out. See here, I'm getting the initial mega stretch of the pullover, and I chain that into. It feels like a row, but it ends up being like kind of in between. So you hit sort of like several kinds of lat movement. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I should have exercised like this my whole life. I always want to be more hardcore. How are you? Favorite part of the night is when Kyle shreds the shirt off. Yeah. Well, I should get tearaway shirts. I should get tearaway everything if we're being, you know, if we're taking things seriously. Thank you, Nick. You are very pretty. Thank you. Okay, this is somewhat humor, but also very much true. I would love to just spend my days trying to look pretty, you know? Because I could be prettier, okay, without the stress. Andrew Taint. Thank you, Roman. You know what? You're right. Oh my god, the lap pump is ridiculous. Oh my god. I'm so good at working out. Fuck. God damn it. See, this is why I need to take advantage. Okay? I'm just gonna blast some bodybuilding for a little bit, get some of my old gains back, okay, plug it in to the leanness. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's not very flattering. I want, listen, I want you guys to see this. This hip flexor is that it really makes the whole transition, you know? And it's such a shame. What's crazy is I'm wondering I wonder if I'm looking at an old version of me. I wonder that all the time. Like I'll see some old dude and I'm like, is that future me? He doesn't move like me. See, that's the thing, but I would know that I would be looking for the movement style, so I would alter it on purpose. Anyway, like me in 20 years. Type 1 if you would crack. 1. Legalize BOFA. What? Okay, we got a profile picture. Oh, straight up the legs. Nice. I like that. My favorite part as well, Nick. So I mean, if we're talking, here's a thought. Okay, I don't know that I could do this. I think I might be able to do this. I have to read through the goddamn terms and conditions. A little bit of Kyle lore, okay? A lot of times on my birthday, if I'm with my friends or something like that, I don't get lap dances. I give them. And that might be an interesting kind of Patreon offer, right? If I don't technically drop hog, you know, it's a dance. Bro, is one motivational speech away from starting a cult. Urban, if I could start a cult, I would. Okay? And if that's where the channel goes, fan-fucking-tastic, okay? I have the ability, okay? I can give a hell of a sermon. Alright? Okay. Legs. Part 2, also core. Slow down. Strong G. You could get belly ache. R. Bizzle says, let's see that veiny weenie. well, when you call it a weenie like that. Okay. You should try military calisthenics. Ugh. I don't know, man. To me, it's like the military stuff's a lot of like repetition for numbers. You know what I mean? Is this the best angle? Do you want to look? We should get you a little bit this way. A little bit here. You can be a stay-at-home, being pretty, sweeping the floor. God, that it honestly, that doesn't seem real. Like I know it exists for people, but I've always known like I could never get a deal like that. That's not a deal. Shifting, you can't see, but I'm shifting like which muscle group is taking over. So it's like hamstrings, glutes. Kind of playing with handing off the load, wink. See, if I bend my knees a little bit and kind of pelvic thrust forward, it becomes like a hamstring curl instead of a back extension. Just that amount can shift the whole purpose of the exercise. So I'm pulling myself forward by contracting the hamstrings, which brings the calves towards the leg. So it's kind of like reverse engineering that. Okay. I've done one full circuit. That means it's time for a pose down. Then we'll do some more. Because we're not done. This dude is such a character. What the fuck? Exactly. I thought I was a karate channel. I thought it was a commentary channel. A character. Dude, awesome build. I want to get like you. Well, Lynn, I'm not that heavy. And so the things you can't change are like my bicep attaches here. Yours might attach here or here. Right? My forearm attaches so you can see it up here. Yours might be a little bit lower, you know? So the shape of your muscles in terms of like this, that is genetic. I can make this shape bigger, but this is the shape it will be. How, depending on how cartoonish I get with, you know. It's okay to act more black. Just saying, is it? Really? You think it's okay for me to do anything remotely black? I want one. Okay, well, that's all right. There's gay black people. yeah. I've heard the legends. What does drop a hog mean? One of these, right? Flopping the sausage on the table. Hog reveal is what people have been saying a lot. So that's the hog is a man's meat. Oh, they got censored. Respect. Banana. Exactly. Straight fighter. Don't get racial. I will ban you for it. Ooh, this isn't good. He's not a fitness influencer. He's a motivational pop-up ad. Exactly. What are your dreams? Do you guys remember? Did you see the show? I think it's Blue Mountain State. It's about like a frat college. It had the dude who plays Reacher when he was younger. There's this TV show they have where it's like this guy's you call in and it's like I do whatever I can to make your dreams come true. A lot of people call him, and one of his friends calls him. He's like, "My dream is that you never do the show ever again." And he's like, he does it, and he ends the show. Anyway, spoilers. Gym is just to show muscle. Military calisthenics builds actual strength your body can use. Okay, I can't show that. LMAO, wow, okay. What if it's a racial joke? It's not a big deal. But if you are getting prejudicial in a hateful way, hate crimes and hate speech are bannable. Okay, I think that's a pretty easy line. All right, pose down. Right. Okay, let's find my light. Somewhere in here. Yeah. See, it's this that it really ties into this really nicely. Gotta get my head out of the way. Get you closer. What do you call a lesbian dinosaur? I'm not sure. Good morals on show. Straight fighter. Be careful. Pfizer man. Lickalotopus. Nice. Really rolls off the tongue, you know what I mean? That's a good one. I haven't heard that one before. And it's got a long neck, of course. Hello, princess. The little feet clap. Okay. Get the chest. Tricep card goes pretty hard. Not gonna lie. See, this angle, when I lose the outer forearm, it's like, you know, oh, that's not bad. But I can't do this with my other wrist or I'm gonna fuck up my shit. You guys probably want to see something like this. See, this one, like, the outer head is like so much larger. And on this one, it's like, it's a little more even. You know, and this one's obviously, it's just rounder and larger than the other one. I feel like a bird that's looking at itself in the mirror, like, What do you call a lesbian Eskimo? What do you call them? Anyway, stay hot, Kyle. Hell yeah, you too, Meg. I gotta go to bed. Good night. Good night. Keep getting stronger. Klondike Bar. I haven't heard that one either. I don't hear a lot of lesbian jokes. I don't know why. Okay, what was I gonna do? Let's do a quick back flex. I think what, like here-ish. Okay, round two. God, this workout's been an hour and a half long. Okay. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Let's see. Respect says, bye, Meg. Respect is so good about, such a good host. Remembers when people leave. Sort of fly. You know, give you the front view. See the vision? These ones torch the chest and shoulders and thighs. Look at that Snickers bar vein. Oh. See, now it's like a fly. Oh. Oh. This is too easy. There we go. They're too easy. I'm gonna have to go the other way. It's too easy. You should wax your chest at 200K subs. What? And then lose 150K? At least chat isn't going super crazy tonight. Yes. Yeah, you know, maybe Monday, everyone's like fresh from the weekend. You know, they haven't had all of their terrible bosses mug them. You don't know how incredibly gay this feels right now. I'm waiting for the sling. No waxing or shit. I won't, trust me. I don't need that kind of maintenance. You know, this is the natural state is, trust me, it's the hair is a package with the testosterone and everything else. Okay? It's a defensive mechanism too, you know? Little mosquito net. Okay, I'm gonna do my triceps. How's the view? Not bad. Not the best, not the worst. Oof. Oh. Oh, fuck. Okay. Oh. Didn't black out. Holy shit. Hi, Dr. Wang. How you doing? We're just working our meat out. What are you up to? How's the practice? The medical practice, the Wang practice. Okay, I need to do hip flexors. For a moment, it sounded like a birthing class. Yeah, for a moment, my brain almost exploded out of my head from all the pressure. Mm-hmm. Good core. Okay. Balance. Oh. Oof. Oh. Dr. Wang LLC says, I need you to help me. Tell your chat that Dr. Wang is selling 2-inch extensions. I'm selling 50% off. We are all sold out of 4-inch extensions, okay? Popular model. Okay. Now the 1.0 series is pretty good, but it's really with the 1.3 that things get crazy. I'm gonna pass on buying that. I'm not huge, but I know how to use it. Exactly. You know, if you got to rely on raw horsepower, that's not. Okay, you can get a little bit of the vision. That's the hip flexor. Okay. You would get karate chopped. You would think, but I am prepared. Okay. I need support with this hand. I'm no size queen myself, you know. I mean, look, freaks are great, right? Entertaining, very novel. You know, but sometimes you need, again, you don't need to be the largest man. You just need to be the one that is svelte, usable, mobile. Okay. Okay. Oh, it's a lot of standing hip too. So a lot of people are building up huge quads. Okay, I'm building up the hips, this, the hip muscle here. Okay, I'm working on the frame. What the fuck are you doing? Well, Preston, exercising. Hairy guy lovers are busting nuts right now. Thumb, 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 sweat, laugh, laugh. The emojis. Hi from New Zealand. I know I did that wrong. Hey, Fabian, I remember you. You've been here before. Chuck Norris. Nice. You know the drill. Okay. Not a lot of room left. Okay. One for Chuck Norris. What is this music? Okay, let's do the rest of back and buys. Low T clown. You don't look like Steve Wilkos. I don't look like a lot of things. But what I do look like is Andrew Tate. Steve Wilkos looks like you. Hell yeah. Nice. This shit is too fucking slow. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. Think I'm gonna be ballsy and do a reveal soon. Interesting. Well, again, respect. Remember that I don't necessarily have the same freedoms, so I can't necessarily promise any reveals anytime soon from this end. But you know, I do check my email. Seen Way of the Dragon. Yes. Bruce Lee ripped out a handful of Chuck's chest here. Yes, rude. Okay. Bleach X-Men Last Stand. That is a really funny one. The hairy chest and the hairy happy trail is perfect. Never cut it. I won't. So don't. I'm just saying respect. Don't read into any lack of reciprocity necessarily. You know what I mean? Okay. All right. Here. Two hearts falling in love. Dark. Oh, I only have two things: my balls and my word. I don't break neither. Good policy. You would get beaten up. Really max intensity. You think so? Really? Why don't you try me, bro? Come on. Come on. Pop, pop. Oh, shit. Didn't see that. Whoa. Pop, pop, pop. Oh, back fist. I'll wait till the time is right then. Right. Maybe a little more privacy. Scarface. The Jewish Andrew Tate. He could never. I'm not even hating. I'm just confused how you turned a workout into a personality podcast. I don't really understand it either. I just followed the people are here to look at my body, of course, but a lot of people are here whether I do karate or I just sit here and talk to people or I work out. So I've just decided I just stream while I'm doing stuff. Like I would be doing this, I would already be over. Have you trained in any kind of Wing Chun? No, I haven't. I've been dying to, but I'm taking a little break from martial arts training. It's just hard on the body. So Wing Chun's one of the few things I haven't done. I haven't done Kung Fu. The quote is from Scarface. Oh, okay. High respect. I've never pressed the say hi button before. Man, I'm wow. All right, let's go a little. Whoops. You can wave at me. That's fine. I don't care. You know, it can be like a sort of wink, maybe. So I'm choked up on my scaps here, very chest forward, and then I'm gonna let it go. I don't even know what I talk about on a podcast because I'm just talking to you guys. Oh, you see that shake? Oh. I don't know where my light is. Do a black flip. Sorry, I was looking at you through my black eye. I meant do a back. Do a black flip. That's funny. Okay. I'm gonna hit the forearms a little bit more. I can't do a lot of flexion this way, but I'm gonna try and do like a plate sort of curl-ish and just put pressure on that forearm in the same way by like increasing or decreasing the leverage. Let's see how we do. It's not bad. It's very light. Kind of has to be. One thing I'll do with these sort of curls is because the bicep crosses the shoulder, as we all know, right? Bicep crosses the shoulder, so there is a little bit of shoulder flexion here that gets the biceps involved. So on a light curl like this, I'll put the extra shoulder raise in. It's not a bad idea. It's not a very flattering angle. So now I gotta even it out. We're pumped. I'm shocked that guy hasn't come in and asked you to toe splay so we can see your feet. I know. Well, we had I think before I think it might have been before your time. Wiki feet. Do you remember with that? Was always in here, but they disappeared. I'm not sure what happened. Tristan T. He does look a little black or Hungarian. Wow, he looks Sudanese, somewhere between Sudanese and Eastern Russian. Isn't it so shitty that you can't dance when you get a touchdown? Why not? Let them dance. Oh, someone retracted their message. Okay, I need to do some calf. We'll do a little grip. And then core. Okay. So I'm just going to do a little pawing through the calves. Okay. Make sure you can see the gams. Oh, yeah. This is exercise. Shut up. Good enough. This is Tay. Oh, you think so? You think so, huh? Proud of yourself? You happy? Oh, no, it's too late. No, 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 no. It's too late. You already said it. It's too late. There's no going back. This time stream is linear, my friend. And you have cast your vote. It's too late. I've seen everything. So for the people that are counting in chat, which is probably only respect, that was 2 warm-up sets on the ropes, 2 working sets for push, pull, legs. We've done 1 calf. We're gonna do grip and core together. How do you feel about tattoos? I like them. I just haven't found anything that I want to tattoo on myself. You know, I was a piercings guy for a while, but I think they're cool. I mean, particularly the tattoos are cool. I mean, you know, not every. I saw. Well, I'm not going to share what I saw, but I'd be interested to see tattoos. Okay, what I'm doing is very advanced here. All right, so don't blink. All of my legs coming forward, the pelvis and everything, is from my core. So I'm just letting my legs dangle. Hollow position. Right? It's about changing the pelvis. And then I do that to this side. And you see that oblique meet the lat. And then I do on the other side. Contraction through the stretch while being stretched. And you get some basic, you know, long duration grip work. Your back and my front, they're both here. You do calf raises like you're trying not to wake them up. Straight male, by the way. Oh yeah, Larry? Not by the end of stream you won't be. Okay? You would not be the first that I have converted. And I'm not even trying. Okay? You haven't even seen an effort. I'm just flexing and working out, okay? You have no idea. The movement modalities that I've mastered that let me move in ways that you couldn't possibly understand. Okay? You have no idea how much control I have over everything. Do you understand? I'm worried. How straight are you now, Larry? Stop, you're getting me all hot. No. Okay. Core. We need to do calves again. It's hot, and I don't like wearing a brace. And be Gollum. Smeagol. We want it. We need it. Yeah, you didn't think I could do a Gollum impression, did you? Saitama. Thank you, Andrew. God, I can just feel how good of a workout I've gotten. Oh, fuck. Yes. Million Punch Man. Okay. What did I say? Calves, that's right. Okay. Looking like Austin Wilde. I love Lord of the Rings. I have those in the Hobbit trilogy. Nice. The Hobbit trilogy is next level. There's so many cool characters that they totally passed up on. Tom Bombadil. I mean, I get that he's hard to write, but fuck, come on, just give it to me. This is coupe position for the ballerinas in the chat, or for the non-ballerinas, I suppose. Okay, passe, coupe. Coupe is more like out here. He's floating. Exactly. That's the point. That was actually one of my strengths in ballet was ballon, which is balloon or to float. So a lot of times when I hit the peak, I could hold that peak for just a little longer to where it's like up, right? Instead of like up, down, it was like up, down. Very cool. Hurts my back though, so. Oh, good. Change the vibe a little bit. Okay, calves, done. Grip. That's what we need. It's hard for me to bounce my titties, you know what I mean? Like I gotta really. I figured you would appreciate my skills, respect. And honestly, my back injuries keep me from doing my most powerful moves. You know what I mean? But I can still sort of do them, with just some nuance. These aren't really tough. These are one of the lighter ones, but just getting the volume in, I feel like I've done pure strength for a long time, and so I'm trying to Devin Larratt, the arm wrestler approach, where he just gets blood into these tissues, right? All these thin connective tissues that are here in the. Bro's mental endurance is elite, even if the gas. That's the point. Michelle Ty Black? I don't understand that reference. So you can do these with a pronated, right? No, it's supinated. A supinated sort of grip, right? You break that line, and it's so much harder. I can rep this out no problem, but if I break the line of strength, it's a lot more difficult. So it isolates kind of the like smaller muscles. So I'll do a little bit of a. It's very subtle. Michael Jai White reference. Oh, Michelle Ty Black. Okay, thank you. Are you a Walmart Andrew Tate? It was terrible. Never mind. It's okay. Marshmallow. The greatest inventions and discoveries were done on accident. Penicillin, accident. Okay. Half the cures we have for stuff, accidents. You gotta try. You gotta shoot a shot. You know what I mean? Oh yeah. Okay. What else? I need to do maybe one more core. I think that would be good. I think if I can if I can build up the abs a little bit, just a tiny bit more, it'll help them pop out, right? And I've got this little layer here, but I'm on a easy bulk, so. Oh my God, I'm literally drooling, seriously, really. Did you see that? You see that? Bro must hit the gym ASAP. Yeah, the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Let's do some ab hypertrophy work. Actually, I'll give you the. You see how like this much of my chest is really active, and then I have like very little up at the top. You see this gap here where I just don't have. It doesn't fill that area, you know. See here, it comes across even, but there's that pit. You know everything. Your muscles just haven't agreed to cooperate yet. I'm not going to argue with you. Do I know everything? I mean, there are some mysteries, some which I feel like will not be that way. And the next time I check my email, but okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. Whew. And then to finish the grip, we'll do a one arm hang for a few seconds. We'll see how we're doing there. And then it'll be stretching time. Not quite as visually interesting because you don't see all the contracting and all the fibers rippling, you know, but you get to see how bendy I am. Which, if you're new, is going to shock you, okay? Oh, man. Okay, here's a crazy thing. This is just an observation, only the veterans will understand, but it's weird, it's interesting and nice. Um, Putting down the violent kind of exercise that I was doing, the martial arts, the explosive high kicks, you know, it's it's nice to just do a minimal kind of. For me, this is like super minimal. Like this is a luxurious kind of pump session, um, but I feel good, you know. And after all the injuries I've had, all the pain, that I have every fucking day, every single day. You know, it's just nice to be working out in a way that is really good for me. It feels really good. People really like it. It's working out. Hey, it's you, the fake black belt. That's right. It's me, the guy who doesn't know anything. No muscles, no knowledge, no skills. All cope. The question is, what are you going to do, Peacemaker? You going to activate your bullshit helmet and it's going to explode or something? It's like you unlocked all the gym achievements but forgot to equip the rewards. Yeah, I've deadlifted 585 before, which is not a super high number, but for an average person, particularly now knowing that I have scoliosis, pretty fucking good. You know, um, I don't have it anymore. You know, I've had 70 plus pounds of like mostly muscle on me from here. Uh, where is it now? And that's one reason why I stopped putting like min maxing my muscle size is because it's so hard to maintain and it just goes away. So it's like if I can't keep it on easily, you know, if I miss one meal, I'm gonna shrink. I've been there. It's a bad place to be. Yikes! I did it. Well, I guess we'll find out what happens then. You can't see me, Baldy. Oh yeah. You don't look at how much noggin I got. Lil man. Hello. Prince Dookie says Andrew Tate. You're basically a walking fitness encyclopedia with images not available in it. Trust me, bro. I swear. I swear to God. Okay. Swear to me. Swear to me. Okay. Running out of room. Need the marker. Brush your yellow teeth. I do. It's all of the smoke that has come out of my mouth as I disappear among the trees in Wonderland. The subtle imperfections are fine. They're actually sexy. Just keep your skin really moisturized. And that's what I've been doing. And if my job weren't so fucking stressful, my skin would look a lot better. But I know my teeth are not white. But I don't really care. I mean, I'm kind of like a wild animal in a lot of ways. So, you know, I've done pretty good, all things considered. Okay? I can't keep doing it. I'm going to get sore. That is full fucking chicken breast titty meat, okay? And there's nothing you can do about it. Okay, we did core. Oh, we need to do a dead hang, and then we're doing. Your teeth are fine. Fuck what the idiot says. Oh yeah, that's a thing. Respect. He's picking at straws, and that tells me that he cannot appreciate obese women reject you. Bro, you clearly have not been in these chats. Okay, lots of people are lined up. Okay, so I'm fine. Okay, single. I'll show you because people are going to say fake it. Okay. What was I doing? This. It's hard to dance on one-handed grip. Dancing made it harder. Bye-bye, shoulders. Bye-bye, Groot. At this point, bro, you don't need more knowledge. You need a system reboot so your physique can finally catch up. Dude, if I could reboot and just start from a fresh slab, I'd be a fucking menace. I'd be 185 pounds lean, throwing people around, literally. It's Indiana Bones. Friday, that's good. Nice. All right, stretch time. We've been working. I'm gonna be generous. Feeling a little sassy. You know what? I see Instagram people do this all the time. Bro, I turned my back for 1 second. You started a full dance routine in the squat rack. Exactly. Welcome to stream. Okay. That's how we do. All right. Let's see, is this gonna be good? I think it's gonna be good. I think. Oh. Yeah, Ligma. All right. That's the floor. He's the only guy who can lift weights, dance, and pose like it's all part of the same set. It is. That's the thing you do not understand is that it is. It's all the same. Oh. If I pull my leg at a certain angle, I can get a good shake. It's a little too intense. See, I'm all quad here. all of my hands, these are my hamstrings, okay? You can see them here. Small, powerful. Okay. My real strength is the adductors. See here. I've got those over my bed. For a minute, I thought I heard Tiffany, I think we're alone now. Think we're alone now. Yeah, some of the songs in the music library sound like, I'm like, wait, is this right? Did they just get a copyrighted song in here? Bro needs some sun. Weak ass dude. Okay, Mr. Welder. I had to put it on. I had to put it on after that. Think we're alone now. Robert, you like my dick? I swear every set of yours has 3 phases: lift, pose, and unexpected dance break. Well, that's why it takes so goddamn long. Certainly. I think I need to bring down even lower. Metal welder. He's a welder but can't spell metal. Give him a break. His hands are going to be fucked up, I'm sure. He's going to go blind or something. I don't know. Welding's hard, right? That's why they pay so much. It's because it's, you know. You got to laugh out of respect. See, hamstrings here. Adductor here. By pulling this shoulder forward, I increase the stretch through here. Bro, real question. What does your cooldown look like after all that? You're looking at it. I do my flexibility work when I'm the warmest, when the muscle fascia is the most liquid and pliable. And this is what I've used to maintain kicking above height, above head height flexibility for 15, 17-ish years. So it looks like this, and then a nice shower. I used to shower before stretching, and I did a little stretching earlier. It wasn't as intense as this, but you know, I do stretching to open up. It's very gentle. I do stretching to maintain mobility. Like this, it's like I'm supporting a lot of my weight on the muscles I'm stretching. So I switch over here, full pigeon. Okay. In fact, this isn't even really much of a stretch anymore, so I'm gonna have to incorporate a new one. But the one that everyone's gonna want to see is coming up. So fucking wrist. Ugh. So I'll push up. So now my hamstrings are supporting my weight. Now I'm sitting down. The things that are being stretched are supporting my weight. So it's like loaded mobility. It's like weighted stretching, kind of. You can also contract the opposite muscle. So it's like PNF stretching, but it's a little too much for me. And at this point, I don't really need it. Oh, this one. Okay, respect. If you're not looking, you're going to want to do that. If only I was there to help silently. Yeah. Lift my hips, give them a little space. Have you ever discovered yoga for gays? Why you gotta say gays? Like they're a unit of measurement or something. You know what I mean? Again, I have outward facing hip sockets, so this is like extremely easy for me. Okay? Okay? You looking? All right? That's unnecessary. It doesn't really help the stretch, but it helps the stream. I can picture you doing calf stretches while somehow posing like it's a photo shoot. I've done photo shoots with a few dance companies. I need to do photo shoots as something to give you guys. There is such a thing as gay yoga. What makes it gay? Do you do yoga inside another person? Is that? You haven't explained what the gay part is. I need to have that happen in front of me. I have a feeling I wouldn't complete my. Everyone who asked for a twerk missed it. Exactly. Exactly. I feel like I'd only be able to get a few in before I'd be interrupted somehow. Do you get that feeling too? What was I going to do? Oh, I need to do upper body stretches. Let's try a super low angle. The zaddy angle, right? Okay, we're stretching. I'd stay still and let you work it. Oh, thank you. Okay, because it's a whole presentation. I would hate for you to miss some of the choreography, you know? So I just stretch my pecs really like a lot. See, we get the stretch through the bicep here. I stretch the pec a lot through my exercising. So it's hard for me to get a good stretch anyway. This is kind of rolling into the shoulder. To the backside there. This feels amazing. And I'll sometimes pull into it like I'm gonna do a reverse fly. Again, it's like loaded stretching. So I'm contracting in the deepest range of motion so that I can be comfortable there. little more light. Oh, God. See, because this angle is really fucking good. Look at that, but I can't get the light to get the layers of the... Fuck. Oh. God damn. I'm a patchwork man, chat. Something you probably can't see in a lot of these is I breathe into the stretches. So the expansion of the rib cage is part of the stretching. So I'll breathe into the deepest part of the stretch. And that works with leg stretches, any kind of stretch. It also ensures you're actually breathing instead of holding your breath. Oh, fuck. Oh, God. Oh. All right. Let's do... Bro didn't his train. He gave us a full experience, including bonus content. Thank you, Mr. T. You're welcome, Urban. And here's the thing. On a non-fitness night, it gets a little more random, too. I mean, I'll do karate shit, right? I don't know if you saw the karate shit earlier. I'll do the karate shit, but play a little drum. Got a lot of wigs, hats, characters, okay? Well, you'll see. I'm working on something real... I think it's pretty funny, honestly, and I don't like boasting about stuff that I really can't back up. So I'm just editing it and I'm laughing while I'm doing it. So I'm hoping you'll like it, but I need some time to actually just get it fucking done. Okay, we got 7 minutes left in stream. So here's what I want to do with the rest of stream. Okay. I want to nail down some ideas for expanding the content. Okay. Okay, this is the what do you want board. All right, what do you want? All right, we got the Patreon set up. I just need some additional offerings for you. Okay, so earlier we talked about, where's the, cut the music. Thank you. All right. So we've discussed okay, dances. I just had a religious debate with my grandmother. Really? What about? You already know my thoughts. Full hog. Never needed to smoke this bad in my life. Oh, man. Okay. I'm guessing old school, what, Catholic, just mathematically? What are we talking about? Yes. At least you're honest. Okay, and you have been with me. You've been sweet with me, and I believe it. Okay? All right. So let's say tasteful images. Okay. You're that guy. I read that as you're that gay. I'm just conditioned by chat, you know. Um, what else? I mean, I don't know. I was thinking like, well, one-on-one calls are an obvious one, right? One-on-one calls. All right. And depending on what the platform is, you know, that kind of determines good night, Urban 8. Check, check. Right, right. Because here's the thing. There's a lot that I'm very comfortable with that advertisers aren't or these websites aren't. You know, you know. Pronounced. What do you mean tasteful? Like I can't like on Patreon for example, I can't drop full hog. But if it were tastefully obscured, that would be probably acceptable, right? If it's artistic. And I am artistic. Back, sack, crack, and wax, big guy. That's funny. Chicken head, that's funny. Okay, anything else? Can we think of anything else? We'll do again. Some of it will be split up between like members only live streams here. I might do like close up flex videos in real good lighting. Um, you know, custom. I mean, custom. Let's just say requests. Did I do the cue right? Yes. First cue backwards. I did you guys see the muscle memory that just happened? I just oh my god, I've been doing the who do you look like board for too long. I wonder how you plan to accomplish that. Well, you know, it's going to be interesting, but you know, I'm resourceful. All right, I got studio lighting. Okay, you don't know. All right, well, I'll just put some things up. We'll see what happens. You should set an hourly rate. I should. I don't know what I'm worth. I don't know what that is valued at. And it's kind of weird because it's like I need to use some of that as a gating mechanism, right? To like get rid of the memesters, etc. But I don't want to necessarily punish financially the people that actually do want these things. You know what I mean? Like it feels like I don't want to take advantage of anyone because I'm already tired of the streamers who beg for subs, beg for likes. All of their fucking videos start with, well, before we get into today's video, just want to drop a like. Just sprinkle a like that you have. Just casually drop it off and make sure to sub. I fucking hate it personally, and I think it's tacky. So I don't ask for subs. I don't ask for likes. I earn them when you guys want to give them to me. Okay. So it's my same attitude towards everything else. I've never charged maximum rate for my dance lessons, for my karate lessons, because I don't want to put people out that actually want to be there. You know what I mean? So it's a very strange world. I'm sort of sorting out. Let the record show I'll be throwing ones for his personality. Hell yeah. Thank you, goddess. Hmm. Different membership options like level based on price for what they get to see or know. No is interesting. You know, like maybe I'll be a little more honest about I won't be as dodgy on some of these questions. And some of it's because I just get mad when people want to like put a label on me or something. So I just give them nothing. You know, I make it pretty clear where I stand on everything, but you know, I don't know. I'm just new to social media too. Yeah, I've been on YouTube for years and I still just don't know anything. Yes, I completely understand. Right. So, I mean, what I think I'll probably end up doing is having my tiers, okay, but OGs, people that are there every single goddamn time. I only have YouTube. I don't have any other social media. I have Instagram for this, but I don't even really use it. And I don't do Facebook. I don't do anything else. My mate fell in a sheep dip. Now he's hairless. What's a dip? Is that a I haven't picked up on that ancestral memory from my Scottish forefathers. And I'm certainly not hairless. I don't know anything about that. So, I think I'm probably going to end up just certain individuals might get a little special treatment. You know what I mean? So, what I would say is, especially as this first takes off, like as I first set it up and start advertising it, um, respect. I'm talking to you, Um, talk to me first, okay? Because it, I know you'll be around. I like the sound of that. Oh, goddess. Yeah. See, if you're here regularly, I can't like I don't want anyone making bad financial decisions, you know what I mean? Unless they're idiots and I hate them. But I don't hate you guys. So, you know what I mean? I'm very cognizant of like stops them getting fly blown around their foofer valve. Chickenhead, you're either well, you're interesting. You're either insane or have very specialized knowledge. Either way, keep going. That's interesting. Okay. Um, yeah, and then YouTube memberships will come eventually, but I got to get the watch time, so I'll worry about that later. And I kind of want a little bit more control over some things. So it gives me more incentive to go kind of like off platform as well. So I think this is what we'll do, sort of. Um, I mean, I guess these could be, or like private videos, and then in a call. We'll figure it out, okay? But I will let you know. I'll put the links up, and for the OGs, the ones that are here a lot, again, we'll work something out. Let's not do it publicly in live chat when there's like 30 people watching, right? Let's keep it between us. You should allow one to choose a theme or outfit and have that be part of the price included if it ends up private. That's a good idea. I like that idea a lot. You give me an idea of what you want me to wear, and then I find ways to make it disappear. Magic show, you know. I've had breakaway pants before, but there was always one that never would go, and so it just ricocheted. It like kind of loses it. I mean, it still has the comedic timing, but it's like you kind of undercut your own point. It's less sexy and more, you know, silly, which is fine. These are good ideas. Respect. I respect that. Um, I gotta, I gotta get to eating because I'm trying to put a little bit of extra muscle fiber on so we can flex a little bit more. Ready for a policeman dance show? Interesting. Cuffs, little baton. Interesting. Okay, these are all good ideas. Good night, stud. Don't forget to look. I won't. I won't. I'll probably do that right now. Yeah. Okay. Good night, everyone. I'll be live again tomorrow night, probably around the same time, 7, 8, somewhere in there, Pacific. We'll be more chill. I got to take a rest day, allow the muscles to grow. God, I'm going to be sore. Um, and then we'll go from there. We like square dancing here in the Outback. I know the electric slide, okay? They didn't teach me, they taught me that in grade school, not in my professional training. But I've literally seen the electric slide in professional dance pieces, and I'm like, this is Fuck yourself. Anyway, I'm a dance elitist a little bit. All right, it's that time. Good night, everyone. Okay, I'm gonna check my email, and then I'm going to see some of you, all of you, some of you tomorrow night. Okay. Mwah.